Cape Town Stadium is one of 3 coastal stadiums for the World Cup. During the planning stages, it was known as the Greenpoint Stadium, which was the name of the previous stadium on the site. It's located in Greenpoint, between Signal Hill and the Atlantic Ocean, close to the Cape Town city centre and to the Victoria and Alfred waterfront. It has a capacity of just over 69,000, and in only 33 months, contractors completed the massive project at a cost of 4.4 billion rand. The first game to be hosted at the stadium was a Cape Town Derby match between Ajax Cape Town and Santos on the 23rd of January 2010 as part of the official inauguration of the stadium. The 5-tier Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium is situated in Port Elizabeth. The stadium was built overlooking the North End Lake at the heart of the city. It has a seating capacity of 44,000 with an additional 4,000 temporary seats available for the World Cup. The roof is made up of a series of white petals, making it look like a flower. This is the reason for the stadium's nickname, the Sunflower. The eye-catching roof was specially designed to withstand Port Elizabeth's notoriously high wind speeds. Located in Durban, the Moses Mabhida Stadium is located adjacent to the Absa Stadium in the Kings Park Sporting Precinct, a site located in Stamford Hill. Moses Mabhida Stadium is named after a hero of the working class. Moses Mabhida was a former General Secretary of the South African Communist Party. The multi-purpose stadium takes its design inspiration from the South African flag, with its grand arc representing the unity of a sport-loving nation. A cable car will ascend to a viewing platform at the top of the expansive 350 meters arc, a staggering 106 meters above the pitch. Durban Stadium has already generated over 4 million rand through its skycar and bungee jumping facility in the past few months. It was named after Peter Mohaba, a former leader of the ANC Youth League. It is located 5 kilometers from the city centre, just east of the existing Pietersburg Stadium. The 4 two-tier stands bring the seating capacity to 46,000. The stadium will host several first-round matches of the 2010 Football World Cup. After the World Cup, Peter Mohaba Stadium will become home to local soccer teams, showcasing a wide range of sports events, including rugby. The first international game played at the stadium was the game between South Africa and Guatemala on the 31st of May 2010, which South Africa won 5-0. The Royal Bafokeng Stadium will host first and second round matches. Located in Rustenburg in the Northwest Province, Royal Bafokeng was opened in 1999. The original construction was completely funded by the Royal Bafokeng community, who in 1999 won the legal right to 20% of the income from platinum mined on their land. The capacity of the stadium was increased from 38,000 to 44,530, with the construction of 2 additional rows of seating on the second level. New electronic scoreboards, floodlights, and a new public address system completed the requirements for it to host the first and second round matches of the World Cup. It is used as the home stadium for the Premier Soccer League club, Platinum Stars. Soccer City, formerly known as the F&B Stadium, is a stadium located in the Soweto area of Johannesburg. It is next to the South African Football Association headquarters, where both the FIFA offices and the organising committee for the 2010 FIFA World Cup are housed. The stadium underwent a major upgrade for the 2010 tournament, with a new design inspired by a calabash, a traditional African pot. It was the site of Nelson Mandela's first speech in Johannesburg after his release from prison. It was also the site of Chris Hani's funeral. Soccer City is currently the largest stadium in Africa, with a capacity of 94,700. We spoke to infrastructure expert Andrew Maggs and asked him what the legacy of the World Cup will leave the construction industry.
This construction sector is cyclical by nature. So during the 6-year period, we've seen shifts along the curve. But standing back and assessing its impact on the industry in general, certainly it's helped a lot of contractors.
One of the construction organizations that benefited from the World Cup is the Avenge Group. 2 of their World Cup projects include Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium and Soccer City. The company already has its eyes set on the 2014 World Cup held in Brazil.
What we have delivered here has certainly catapulted Avenge into a global player in terms of World Cup stadia. Currently we are a global player. Avenge is in 25 countries around the world. But with regard to World Cup related infrastructure, we've certainly cut our teeth here. We've delivered. It's world class, and there's no reason why we can't play a role where the World Cup will be staged after South Africa and beyond that.